very freaky. We're about probably 30 feet up in the air. When it comes time for outdoor fun on Carnival Panorama, look no further than the beach pool, located midship on deck 10, and the tides pool, located aft on deck 10. Now, the best time to enjoy all the fun activities on Carnival is on a port day when most people are off the ship. You won't have any trouble finding room in the slides or at the sky ride. Here we have the red and the blue slides on Carnival Panorama. The red slide is a little more sedate. You use a inner tube to sit in and slide down, and then the blue slide is a little more aggressive, faster and a little bit longer slide, and it gets pretty intense. Both of the slides are a lot of fun. Kids love them, and we had quite a bit of fun on them as well. The first time I went down the red slide, I didn't know you were supposed to hold on to the little handles, and I got turned around backward real quick, as you can see here. Now I'm going down the slide backwards. This is on the red slide, and it was a little bit weird coming down to the bottom of that slide and crashing into that water backward, but it was still a lot of fun. And on my second attempt, you can see I'm doing it properly. I've got my feet crossed, holding onto the handles, going down the correct way. Much more fun when you do it the right way. Now on the blue slide, it's just you and the slide. There is no inner tube, and you get going pretty fast, especially if you take a nice jump right at the beginning. You just kind of jump right in, get yourself a little bit of momentum, and you'll be racing down this blue slide pretty fast. And it's actually the more intense and the more fun of the two slides, in my opinion. Neither one of these are super aggressive or super scary, but both of them are a lot of fun, and you'll find yourself wanting to do these time and time again. Our favorite thing to do on Carnival Panorama is the sky ride. If you've never done this, you really need to. It's a little pedal car, I guess you call it, and it's, you know, pretty high up on the ship. So you're maybe 100 feet or more above the ocean, and not uncommon to have to wait 45 minutes to an hour to get on this ride. But since we're on a port day, we went early in the morning, we had no wait whatsoever. In fact, we were able to do this ride 3 times in a row with no wait. So once you get strapped into the little car and they give you a little bit of instruction, you get off and start pedaling around this track, and it's very easy to pedal. Here you can see Cabo San Lucas off just past Ricky's little sky ride car. And there's a couple of little exciting dips along the way where the thing picks up speed, and it's just great fun. It's just something unique and different that only Carnival has, and you definitely want to do the sky ride when you go on Carnival Panorama. And as we pedal around to the finish line, you can see the ropes course there off to the left. That's the next activity we're going to do, which is something we've never done before. And it's actually a pretty intense and fun activity. So let's park our little sky ride car and we'll go check out the ropes course. Located right across from the sky ride is the ropes course, and the first thing they do is they strap you into a safety harness, which is hooked into a rail that kind of fits over your head. It kind of, you guide this on a track over your head. So if you do fall off one of the ropes, you don't really have to worry, but nevertheless, you're way up, maybe 25, 30 feet above the deck of the ship. And let me tell you, when you first do this the first time, it's pretty scary when you're stepping out onto a 1-inch diameter rope and with very little to hold on to. This lady was nice enough to tell us there's actually two courses. There's a beginner's and more of an advanced course. So we chose to do the beginner's course first, and it's a little less intense, but still pretty scary if you've never done anything like this before. Now, I tend to not be very well balanced. I'm kind of clumsy anyway because I'm tall. I have a high center of gravity. So the fear of falling is really pretty serious and pretty real. But basically, you just walk along these various obstacles. Some of them are little narrow boards that you walk across. Some of them are actually just a rope, as you can see here. It's just about an inch in diameter rope, and you have to step out on this thing. And you do have some other ropes to hold on to. And of course, you got the harness, the safety harness, so you're not going to hurt yourself. But it's really unsettling at first to just step out onto a rope with nothing else under you. It really does get your attention. So I highly recommend that you give this ropes course a try. It's a lot of fun, and it will get your emotions going because it's kind of scary. So we did it. We did it one time. I think next time we go back on Carnival, we'll definitely try it again. But it was definitely one of the most unique and interesting, fun things we've ever done on a cruise ship.
Here comes Ricky walking the plank. Ricky's walking the plank. Doing good.
Now the last obstacle was basically like walking across a 2x4, well, I guess 25 feet, and all you have to hold on to is this kind of flimsy rope on top. And I don't know, from my clumsy perspective, I found this to be pretty challenging. But I'm sure everybody down below watching looked like I looked like I was pretty stupid to be so concerned, because you got the harness to hold you. You're not going anywhere. But I'll tell you what, I love the ropes course. I think it's something everybody should try at least once. Bottom line is there's just a ton of fun things to do on this ship. There's little exercise places out along the jogging track, and don't forget the Sky Zone. We didn't have a chance to visit it, but we heard incredible things about it. It looks like a lot of fun.